So hello everyone, my name is Ken Dempsey. I am a doctoral candidate at Liberty University, and I have four wonderful people here who are family members of people who have suffered from and are suffering from, let's say, PTSD and have experienced suicides in their family. We're going to talk, the topic is military families living with PTSD. Emphasis on the family, because it's not just the person, certainly it affects the entire family. We're going to talk about learning outcomes, and I have them written as well, and we'll always get back to these at the end. We'll talk about those outcomes. Those outcomes are, each person will be able to recognize and analyze 3 symptoms of PTSD. So think about it when you're watching this movie. It's a very powerful video, and it comes with a disclaimer that because there's a gun involved, it's an attempted suicide, but I'll defuse it by saying it has a good outcome. Have to do that. And anybody out there who's watching on YouTube or watching Liberty University, it's a powerful video, and you may want to tune it out, walk out of the room. Second, recognize 2 actions to take when faced with potential suicidality. We'll talk about that. Name and assess 2 coping skills. And then the fourth learning outcome is know how to implement 3 useful resources. And you'll see those resources several times, and we're going to chat. Okay, so a little bit about PTSD. And I'll have somebody read it. Any volunteers here to read that screen? Yes, ma'am.
Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, is a mental health condition that's triggered by a terrifying event, either by experiencing or by witnessing.
Right, and it is not abnormal. It's a normal reaction to an abnormal action. Something horrible has happened. You're having really a normal reaction to it. It can become, if it's prolonged, it becomes post-traumatic stress disorder. But we have post-traumatic stress without the disorder. It's treated quickly. 3 clusters of PTSD symptoms. Intrusive memories, like the flashbacks of the nightmares, uncontrollable thoughts about the event, right? Hypervigilance, where the person is sitting in a restaurant with back to the wall and nobody behind and that sort of thing. Severe anxiety, characterized by severe anxiety, elevated fight, flight, and freeze syndrome. You know about how that works. We'll talk more about that too. And there's a little action clip with that too. And avoidance behaviors such as social isolation, limiting interactions, and using drugs and alcohol. So we're going to work on think, pair, share, and you'll see this again. So it's a little 7-minute exercise where the first thing you do is think of and write some discussion points that you see in this video that we're about to see. And then after that, we're going to pair off and 2 and 2, whatever way you want, and discuss with each other, what you've seen and clarify points, etc. And the third thing is going to be that 1 minute, 2 minute, and then for 4 minutes we'll join the large group and just discuss some of the things that we've seen. And without further ado, we're going to go into that video again. Disclaimer: if you want to get up and walk out, that's fine, no problem. And the viewers at home. And I want to put in here at this time, you'll hear it again. The crisis line number is 1-800-273-TALK. Emergencies 911, right? Local resources 211. So you want to put that in. You're going to see the video right now. Everybody okay? Hard to look at for a lot of people. And I've walked out a little more than once too. So now we do the think, pair, and share, where we write down some of the discussion points, some things you've seen there, based upon what we want to look at in our learning outcomes. We're thinking about 3 symptoms of PTSD, recognizing 2 actions you can take faced with potential suicidality, name and assess 2 coping skills that you might have seen there, or we'll brainstorm with it, and know how to implement 3 useful resources. And I'll give you some time for that. And 1 minute for to write a few things down. And another few seconds. So at this time, if you can pair off at whatever way you want, 2 and 2. You have even number of people here, so and just help each other clarify, talk about that. Take a couple of minutes for that.
Right.
Right, the only
Good
one's
point.
really
Afraid to seek the help, so it gets worse, huh?
that's when you see it.
Are there enough services for families in general now that kind of how effective
He's
not just
supportive.
him,
I
but
just didn't feel like she
child, you know, a woman.
just seemed like she came up and just totally fell out of the situation. It was so desperate. Right on this side.
Just really affects them. How we
Like,
live.
and then he also in turn needs to ask for help. Because that's not true. Soldiers.
Child is standing or window and then they get
What kind of
they take on they become stressed too. They get post-traumatic stress from watching it.
What are you trying to do?
Help him. She needs. She needs.
She did a really good
I
job.
think at 10, 10
didn't know how bad it
30
is.
seconds.
Didn't seem like she knew how bad it was
I
because
went to
her wife
Take it from everyone
wanted
saying
to
that, well, I think the
normalcy
family
in
is
her
right now.
life.
And there just isn't until we get some.
Right.
Where's her support?
Yeah.
She needs support. She needs
Exactly.
and knowledge. Just to educate her.
Yeah.
So we have a 30-minute time limit, so if you all are ready,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to rush you though. So we can join the larger group in for 4 minutes. 4 minutes now we'll talk about what you have there. And I have a board over there so that volunteers can write on that board.
Well, I put that sometimes like people don't want to seek the help that they need because they feel like, you know, they don't want to, everyone's so different from everyone else, you know.
Okay. So I'm not seeking that. Seek help. Awesome. Anything else?
I was thinking, like, when I was watching that, how dramatically the entire family was affected by his PTSD and how it almost becomes their post-traumatic stress too, because they experienced those things with him.
Oh, no, absolutely. Any thoughts on that?
Everyone in the family really has to do their part to help somehow.
Building off of that, I thought it was really interesting how they're trying to have a normal life, go to the park, have a birthday party. So, you know, the wife and the son have a very normal life, were trying to be. And the husband with PTSD was trying to be normal, but he didn't really seem to fit in at the park or at the party. So to me, he's going through too much to have a normal life, and that might have been the disconnect between the husband and wife.
That's
Right.
what I've experienced in my own personal life is that the reintegration when the member comes home is very, very difficult, not only for the member sponsor, but the family, because you've gone on and you've done your part by keeping the home front going and doing what you have to do so that they don't have to worry about what's going on here, so they can do their job over there. And then when he comes home or she comes home, the reintegration is extremely difficult because they feel like they've lost their spot in the family.
Right.
Their role in the family has been taken over
Like, it's
Point.
separate.
and usurped.
And in
Right.
addition,
And then, in addition to the PTSD, you have to, the family has to be educated, and there should be some kind of facility, whether it's a veterans administration, a base nearby, where the family can go and become educated before that sponsor walks off the plane onto the tarmac, so that they can have some kind of idea what to expect.
I've written that down too. Are there enough services actually for the families to prepare them?
from my perspective, and working at the VA, no, there's not really, because they do focus on the soldier, sailor, airman, marine, guardian, and they have a ways to go to help the family. They do have the vet center outside of the VA, which helps family and has counseling. That's very good, but they have a ways to go. Yes, in my opinion, yes. And the person who comes back from overseas deployment is in that fight, flight, ready to go, and you come back. I always say you go from Bagram or Balad back to Baltimore. It's different. You may not need those skills, or but yet you still have that anxiety and that ready for anything.
Right.
You're easily triggered, and it takes a while. So there's a transition period, for sure. And any other things there we see on that may not see that on here, but panic and anxiety is huge, and grief.
Yeah, grief. He wasn't able to grieve. He kept having flashbacks of his friend or mentor,
His
whoever.
fellow soldiers who were
Yeah,
killed
and he's
in front of him.
walking around and having these thoughts,
Absolutely.
and no one even knows.
And asking for help is
So-
never a sign of weakness. And that
Yeah.
needs to be.
Yeah.
Or 15.
Or
Maybe
Yeah, no, we're
maybe
close.
You know,
Yeah.
10
that's what
minutes
Tyler's
in,
point. That
5,
people
you know.
want to reach out
Right.
because they don't want to be thought of as different.
Right.
You know,
Right.
the shame of that, and fear.
Seek help.
Mm-hmm.
Acceptance
Yeah.
of that.
So I mean, I kind of felt for the wife. I thought she was a little harsh with him, in my opinion. I think she needs to be more supportive. But then, in the same respect, where's her support? Where is her education and being able to deal
It's about
with what she needs to deal with?
the whole family.
Yeah, and at the same time, she was trying to protect her child too,
Right.
from the
Yeah.
trauma. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
and
it's
she was
a
probably
difficult.
scared herself too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And
when
she-
when you can't help someone with like what they're going through, like it hurts you too.
Yeah, you're helpless. You're powerless.
Yeah.
You don't know what to do.
I
Don't
think
know
she
what
felt
to
that she
do.
wanted to help her husband, for sure. But then when it came to the kid was there, instinctively she took the child out. So
Right.
Then she
took
went
her
back in and tried to de-escalate,
Mhm.
and which is good. We'll talk about some of the things we should do. But he has a gun, but
Yeah.
and the dog is lucky that that dog was there. It was just,
Yeah.
They just picked up the dog. She didn't really want it. So, and to me, the dog was a what?
Saving grace.
symbol.
He was rescued.
symbol
Who
of-
rescued who?
Yeah,
They rescued the
yeah,
dog. The dog rescued.
Yeah. Symbol of sympathy or caring.
Mutual rescuing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So symptoms. We put on the board some symptoms of PTSD that you've seen. Just flip that back if you will. Thanks for writing blue. Perfectly seen. And that's part of our learning. Just 3 symptoms and come up with them. Anybody? We talked about it, but I mean, we'll
3
fall on
symptoms
it.
of PTSD.
Yeah.
Reactions to loud noises.
Yep.
And immediate.
Yeah, right.
Reaction.
Yeah.
Anything else? Anxiety,
Big one.
Panic.
panic. Absolutely. There are many. We can see some on that screen. Depression and fear.
Hopelessness.
Yeah.
When he was about to give up.
Yeah.
He just couldn't take it anymore.
Very good. Very good.
And you could just see the downright pain in him when he didn't do it. You know, the dog licked him and then he just let it out and started crying. He was in a lot of pain, emotional pain.
It was, as a veteran and having been deployed myself several times and having experienced this with others and with myself, their help is available. Help is available. We have to get the message out there, and that's what the education is all about. And the families are a huge part of that. Sometimes the family discover it. Sometimes the family themselves experience PTSD themselves. Absolutely, especially with the suicide. We're all talking about it. I'm going to move on to the next one. Sorry, I'm not talking loud enough. And we have more clicker. So some of the things to do. And that's part of our objectives. So 2 coping skills. Give me 2 coping skills. Anybody?
Stop and breathe.
Stop and breathe. That's a good one.
Breathe.
Breathing, meditating.
It's not always easy to
Meditation.
do.
Count
Talking to
to
people.
10. Talk to someone. That's a good one.
And how about coping for the families? Also talking to people and trying to seek professional help, counseling and groups, and support groups. And in face of something like what we saw there with the guy with the gun, if he's going to shoot himself, we hopefully remain calm, maintain eye contact. Anybody want to read the next one?
Act with confidence.
Act with confidence.
Do not argue.
You wouldn't confront them in that way. You'd say, "Come on, we don't have to do that sort of thing." No
Yeah, you don't
arguing.
escalate.
Use open body. You don't go at them like this. You go more like this. Open body language, non-threatening. Because they're already tunnel vision like this, thinking about what they're going to do, because they can't think clearly. Encouraging comments, and the woman did that up to the last
She was
minute
good.
when
Yeah, she was
then
good.
she got excited. She did well. I would say encouraging comments. Help is available. I'm going to take you somewhere. Come on, and be honest about it too. No quick solutions, but help is available. Help is certainly available. And how about some recovery tools? And that would include some of our resources. That's a MRI brain scan. So some of the recovery tools. Can you read the first one? Anybody? Yeah, go ahead. Valid.
Counseling, family, group, or individual counseling.
Okay. And those are some of the methods they use for PE, prolonged exposure, EBT and CPT. We don't really have to get into those because it's beyond the scope of what we have here. But yeah, nutrition and naturopathic. Right? I always think of that. You want to say something? Read it.
Healthy diet,
Yeah.
quality foods, sleep hygiene, meditation, music, yoga.
So sometimes sleeping, getting to the point where you can sleep well, can de-escalate a lot of this, can bring it down. And sometimes it means taking some natural thing like melatonin. Sometimes it means just having a nice relaxed shower. Sometimes it means medication. Often it does, and whatever is appropriate. But music and yoga, there are a lot of things that you can do without the medication. Professional help. Can you read that part?
Professional help, psychology, psychiatry, and social work.
Awesome. A lot of the social workers are good counselors. And at the vet centers, for veterans that are listening, vet centers are very good at that. The VA medical centers are getting better, but as we said, they have a ways to go. They're working on it, but they have a ways to go, and they need to get there, in my opinion. And then community resources.
Faith, community, self-help support groups.
Yeah, so sometimes we have ministers who said, you know, that person that wouldn't talk to a psychologist, psychiatrist, the family, anybody, he came to me. He talked to a minister, and they talked to a priest or a rabbi. Whereas he or she is often, oftentimes now, about 15% of the veterans that we have are female as well. So, and some resources, and that is, anybody want to mention a resource? I'll bring it up for you. There's a whiteboard here that I probably don't have time. I don't think we have time to do it here. Maybe we can. And you saw the CPT before. It's cognitive processing therapy, where they try to change how you view what happened. It's an incident that happened, and you view it a certain way, and they work with you on changing the way that you think. You interpret it, right? Prolonged exposure, I've experienced that, and where you take the incident most disturbing, and you not relive it, but speak it, talk about it in front of the therapist, and then it's recorded, and then you take it home. You might listen to it daily for several weeks until it's sort
That's
of like,
interesting.
Wow.
PE works for a lot of people, I can say. And there's that powerful PTSD video there. If we have time, I'll go back to the whiteboard video because it is pretty good. Other things available, and I'm going to try to go back to this. You mean the back arrow? Thank you. We have time, and that's good. Will that come up on there? You're awesome. And we need somebody under 25 to help me out with this. Under 16 is even better. This gives a nice view of PTSD. Hold on. Sorry, folks. There's always a technical difficulty over which I have no control. So,
not for Sam. What should be a nice night out if he eats like carrot to a restaurant isn't fun for him anymore. He can only handle it if he sits with his back to the wall and lets the 50 accents, and even then, he's too on edge to really enjoy it. At home, things aren't the way they used to be either. His sleep is restless at best, and some nights Carrot isn't sure if Sam comes to bed at all. Sam seems to have a short fuse these days, and sometimes he stamps at Tara over tiny misunderstandings. What he and Terry never talk about is the trauma he experienced with his support. He's never mentioned the guilt, the weight he carries around, wishing he could have done more to prevent what happened. Instead, he's turned inward, home away from family and friends. Terry tried to give him some space, but after months passing without change, she really started to worry. She was the one to finally say what they were both thinking. It's time to get help. That's when Sam finally decided to take action. He reached out to a doctor who told him about PTSD, or post-traumatic stress disorder. Sam's symptoms were getting in the way of enjoying his life. Re-experiencing hyperarousal, feeling worse about yourself or the world, and avoidance are the 4 types of symptoms people with PTSD have. Sam's doctor explained each. The first is reliving the event, or re-experiencing. This is often an unwanted memory, or even flashback where you feel like you're right back in the situation again. Seeing, hearing, or even smelling something that reminds you of the trauma can trigger these. Nightmares, where you relive parts of the event in your sleep, are common too. The second is avoidance. Staying away from situations that remind you of the trauma. That's why Sam tries to avoid thinking about painful memories altogether. He pours himself into his work, or uses alcohol to keep his mind from going back to the trauma. The third is feeling worse about yourself or the world since the trauma. You might feel overwhelming guilt, like Sam, or not trust anyone. You just might not be able to feel happy, even when you're around people you love. The fourth type of symptom is sudden rushes of anger, irritability, feeling jittery, always on alert, always on the lookout for danger. This is called hyperarousal, and loud noises or a driver coming in front of you all it takes to set you off. If you recognize any of these symptoms of PTSD in yourself or someone you love, don't wait. See your doctor to find out if it could be PTSD. Just like Sam and Tara found, there is hope. You don't have to live with the symptoms of PTSD forever. Effective treatments are available. To learn more about PTSD or how to get help, visit the National Center for PTSD website at www.ptsd.va.gov.
Okay. All right, so we're going to wrap it up. So we have come up with our 3 symptoms of PTSD, our actions to take when faced with potential suicidality. We come up with, we've named it as coping skills, and we have implemented 3 useful resources. And that last little video hopefully will reiterate some of that. And but are there any questions? Because I know that after this is over, we'll still be talking and creating an exchange, and it's a great healing process.
Email it to me?
I will email, and I'll give you the whole presentation. Yes. Anyone else? I want to thank you all.
Thank you.